In the bustling city of Zaria lived 4 best friends. They were known to all as the Fearless Four, because they loved adventures more than anything. There was Elara, who could read any map, Lyra, who could build any gadget, Zara, who could hear a secret whispered a mile away, and Maya, who was the bravest of them all. One afternoon, Elara found a hidden map in an old library book. It told the legend of the Sunstone, a gem that glowed with the light of 1,000 suns, hidden deep within the twisting Serpent's pass. An adventure, Zara cheered. Maya grinned. The Sunstone won't know what hid it. The friends gathered their gear. Elara had her map, Lyra brought her newest invention, the shadow zapper. Zara trusted her keen ears, and Maya had her trusty, but not too sharp, dagger. Together, they set off for the shadowy entrance of Serpent's Pass, their hearts thumping with excitement. The girls tiptoed into the Serpent's Pass. The air grew cool and the walls of the canyon twisted like giant stone snakes. It's quiet. A little too quiet, Zara whispered, her ears twitching. Elara nodded, her eyes scanning the shadows ahead. The map says the Sunstone's chamber is just around this bend. Suddenly, a huge, wobbly shadow with 2 big, glowing eyes oozed out from the canyon wall, blocking their path. It didn't roar, but let out a funny, gurgling sound like bubbles popping in mud. "All right, Mr. Shadow," Maya declared, pulling out her dagger. "Let's see what you've got." Lyra aimed her invention, her fingers hovering over a big red button. "Zap emla," shouted Maya. Lyra pressed the button. A beam of sparkling rainbow-colored light shot out from her gizmo, splashing right onto the shadow creature. But the creature didn't get zapped. Instead, it began to jiggle and wiggle. The gurgling sound turned into a deep, rumbling giggle. The shadow creature started to dance, its wobbly body twisting and bopping in the colorful light. Maya lowered her dagger, her mouth wide open in surprise. "Well," she said, "I did not expect that." The creature stopped dancing and looked at them with its big, glowing eyes, which now seemed sad. In a soft, whispery voice it said, "Light. So bright. Shrinks the shadows. Nothing to eat." Elara's eyes widened in understanding. "You don't eat people. You eat shadows." The creature nodded sadly. "Halt, you fiends!" A loud voice boomed. The clank of armor echoed through the pass. A group of city guards marched in, led by a captain with a very grumpy face. "We are here to claim the Sunstone for Zaria. Step away from the monster," he commanded. Maya jumped in front of the shadow creature. "He's not a monster. He's just hungry." As she protected him, Elara had an idea. "Lyra, your zapper. Can you reverse it?" Lyra's eyes sparkled. "Reverse the light polarity?" "Of course." She immediately began to twist dials and reconnect wires on her invention. "Tada!" Lyra announced. She pointed her device at the cave wall and a beam of swirling darkness shot out, painting the stone with deep, cool shadows. The creature cooed with delight and bounced over to the wall, happily nibbling on the edges of the new shadows. The guard captain stared, his grumpy expression melting away. "Incredible," he whispered. Elara explained. "His name is Gloom and he just needed some shade." The Fearless Four decided the Sunstone could stay where it was. They had found a better treasure, a new friend. The guards promised to protect Gloom, and the 4 girls headed home, their hearts full, ready for their next adventure.